Alright then, hello guys and welcome back to this little series that I started and still haven't finished actually. We're going to talk about FIFA 19 and just a wish list that I put together a little bit ago. Obviously since then we've seen a bit of a trailer for FIFA 19, not the full trailer I don't believe, but just a little sneak peek. Hopefully the full trailer will be released soon and we'll get to see a little bit more of what's to come in FIFA 19. Today, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about player career. Now guys, I do want to say this is just bits that I have personally put together. If you have any ideas, any comments, please let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think, what you guys want to see, if there's anything that I missed. But obviously just make sure that we're only talking about player career today. I'm trying to subcategory each little bit. So, we've seen the journey and potentially what EA can do with player career mode to make it more like that, but with a fully customizable player is the main aim for me. I think we've seen we've seen 2K do it, with NBA. I think it's about time that EA stepped it up and sort of got to that same level that 2K are at. Their career mode is fantastic, and if I understood basketball a little bit better, possibly would play that game a bit more on my channel. Unfortunately I don't, and unfortunately I'm really bad at that game. Yeah, I still buy it just because it is the story and the whole experience feels so realistic. Now, going off what we saw in the journey, we saw Hunter start to have relationship meters with whoever you pick. So if you went to Atletico and you kept Griezmann, you'd have a relationship meter with Griezmann. I think Dele Alli was an option as well. Was it Ribery or Ruben? Maybe one of them. And Muller, Thomas Muller was there as well. And yeah, that was an option in the game. So players have. I think it'd be great in player career mode to have players have new meters of relationship with fans as well. So maybe if you do some fan celebrations, put little scenarios in there as well. Maybe where you can make a decision to sort of like choose the fans. Basically, go to a maybe. We'll talk about some other bits that I don't want to give away my other points yet. But yeah, have a relationship with fans. The manager as well, obviously, from playing and just carrying on and meeting the manager's objectives, which we see. Obviously, they have been introduced in player career as well as the journey. But that would be great as well, I think. And also relationship meters with teammates, your own teammates of whatever club you're currently playing for. But yeah, in the journey, we saw Alex Hunter link up with. I do just want to say, by the way, this player career might include a lot of stuff from the journey. I know I've already covered what I want to see in FIFA 19's the journey, but still, obviously, player career and the journey are obviously similar. The journey is technically a player career tarted up and made into more of a more sort of playthrough type thing. But yeah, in the journey we saw Alex Hunter link up with whoever you chose out of Griezmann, Robin, Ali, etc. And this meant that players celebrated more together when they would complete passes to each other and get assists for each other, etc. So the more you link up with a certain player, I'm an Arsenal fan, let's use Arsenal as an example here, the more that Mkhitaryan and Aubameyang link up, make some passes together, Mickey assists Aubameyang assists Mickey, their relationship goes up. And when Mkhitaryan scores a goal, then Aubameyang, you best believe he's up there hugging his buddy that he's built this really good relationship up with. Let's say your creative player is put into Manchester United and you're linking up with Jesse Lingard every single game. You score a banger and you best believe Lingard's there behind you straight away as you score that goal. He's your buddy that you've been linking up with for games and games and games. Also, like in sort of the cutscenes as well, walking off the pitch, you're going to see yourself and Lingard walking together because you guys have been linking up like, you guys are like glue. Now, I want to see more of that. I think it adds to the realism of the game. Watching the World Cup currently, you're watching England, you see the Spurs players stick together, you see the Man United players stick together, and you just see this chemistry because they know each other from their clubs as well. Introducing these new relationship meters, I think the new player relationships could go off chemistry. For example, players like, let's say, German players at Arsenal. So you've got Leno, who's just signed, Mustafi and Ozil, all gonna group together and have better chemistry because they're all German. They can put it in Ultimate Team. I'm pretty sure they'd be able to put that within the player career as well, and also managing career maybe as well. Example like that, meaning their relationship has developed well. The Spanish Arsenal players all group together as they share their nationality. Also, I'm just using Arsenal because I'm an Arsenal fan, by the way. I'm sorry, guys. Also, if Arsenal signed Tolisso, who is French, he would tend to group together with the other French players in the team and would work well with them on the pitch. I just think introducing sort of chemistry like that within it, again, just adds to the realism, makes it a more sort of authentic experience. And this could impact, going on to manager mode, this could impact signings. So you've got, look who Arsenal have currently got. Let's put the Germans, for example. Arsenal have been linked with Draxler they're not currently, but they have been linked with him in the past. So Arsenal have currently got Leno, Ozil and Mustafi, all German. So like they could play and pay an impact in when you try to sign a player that's from German, so like Draxler maybe. I think that would just add to that realism. I think we've heard in the past where people have joined other clubs because they've got teammates, national teammates, international teammates from there. So it could be a factor, guys. This is something that I did touch on when I talked about the managing career. But seeing managers still get transferred and sacked, etc., more movement there with them as well. And also getting a new kit at the end of each season would be just insane. Like, I think it would really give career mode this boost that it's so needed for a long time. I do think career mode needs more attention, especially player career, because they have improved the managing career a little bit. I think, yeah, definitely improve the player career there. With new kits would just be so nice, just so nice. Even if they were just generated and you just get to choose which one or something, or just a generated new kit. I think that, going off whatever the current sponsor is, current kit sponsors are, I think that would just be awesome. Going back to the whole relationship thing, like I say, relationship with fans would be improved by scoring and celebrating with them, and choices made in interviews. I would love there to be more interviews in career and also manager mode as well, in just career mode. I think that would be really good. We saw it with the journey as well, where Hunter would finish a game and then there'd be a little post-match interview, just something like that. And I think going off like that, you got the fiery, you got the balance, and you got the cool, and how that planned out, that would be really good if they introduced that into the player career as well. I can't really comment on this one too much because I don't actually know what happens when do you actually have a contract in player career? Does it run out? If not, then why not? I want to see a meeting with the manager approaching the end of a contract. I want to see clubs becoming interested in the manager offering you a new contract, better wages, more game time, more bonuses. More meetings between players and managers, I think, definitely add to that realistic feel. And last but not least, put to earn a loyalty meter, which then obviously from playing games, scoring goals, from statements and interviews as well, your loyalty going up, turning down offers from other clubs, which then leads to possible leading and being the captain of your club. Also country, that'd be pretty good as well. But that's all from me for now. If you enjoyed this, want to make sure you get that next one as soon as it goes live. Leave a like rating, subscribe, any comments, feedback, suggestions for me in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next one.